Can I actually disagree with the Pope? Or is it okay for me to hold a different view than his? Yes, absolutely. We talked about the papal infallibility in detail in our previous video. To put it simply, the gift of infallibility only applies to the official teachings on faith or morals that comes directly from the Holy See. It's just like a Supreme Court judge. When they are on the bench in the courtroom, their ruling is final. Similarly, when the Holy See releases official teachings on faith and morals, they are final and binding for us as the members of the Catholic Church. But if that same judge says something outside the courtroom, it doesn't carry that same legal weight and people are free to challenge it. The same logic applies to the Pope. In the same way, Pope's general comments, the books he writes personally, or his casual speeches aren't infallible. But that doesn't mean they are worthless. As Catholic, he is our spiritual father, and so we definitely take his words seriously. Think about it. When a Supreme Court judge speaks at an event, even if they aren't giving a formal ruling, people still listen and respect what they have to say. Nobody says the words doesn't matter just because it's not a legal verdict. It's the same when Pope weighs on the moral issues. It carries significant weight. But these aren't infallible statements that are beyond debate. And when it comes to politics, I am perfectly free to have a different opinion and talk about it. Political views simply don't fall under the umbrella of infallibility. Furthermore, when it comes to theology, I can disagree with what the Pope writes in his personal books or he says in his talks. As long as it isn't an official apostolic letter or a formal church teaching, there is nothing stopping me as a believer from expressing a different point of view. If I have a different opinion, I definitely have the freedom to speak up and share it. But there is one thing to keep in mind. As a Catholic, the Pope is my spiritual father. So even if I disagree with his stance, I make sure to do it in a way that respects his position. That being said, I am not saying that the people outside the Catholic Church have to show him that same level of respect.